Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Jason Prigge from the Coolest Coast, and I am so delighted to be here this morning to talk about the Manitowoc Symphony Orchestra's Spring Bash. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be at the venue here in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. But through the wonderfulness of technology, we're actually coming to you from across the state, and we're talking to Michael Blue, aka Papa Dweeb, about his band, the DWEEBS. This is the concert information right here, and also in the description of this post, you can find a live link to go and purchase tickets. There's a couple different packages available. Check it out. It's going to be a great show. Michael, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing well, thank you.
So, do you prefer Michael or Papa Dweeb, or is that's just a persona, a different character, right?
Well, not really. Everybody calls me Papa.
Is that right?
Even the grandkids.
It's even the grandkids. So tell me a little bit about the DWEEBS. Is it a family affair or?
Well, yeah, it is. I've got. I've had the band 35 years. We'll be 30. We'll be 36 years old in November.
Hey, that's the same age I am.
Yeah, I was 2 when I started. No. I've got 2 sons and a daughter in the band, and then I've got a few people that aren't related that I had to go outside the family to get some talent, and we mainly focus on having fun. That's exactly what we do. Is everything is a blast.
Yeah, it looks like it. And here's an early picture of the band. Look at you guys.
Yeah.
That's classic right there. Not your typical rock and rollers, the look wise, which makes you unique. Reminds me of like in the 80s, like Devo or something unique like that. And I love that you're embracing the dweeb concept there.
Well, when I started the band, I was looking for something that was fun, something everybody could relate to, and something different than what everybody else was doing out there.
Yeah.
And I had about 6 names on a piece of paper trying to achieve those results, and none of them were giving me that results. And I flipped a magazine over and I saw an article on nerds, and I go, that's it. Well, we're going to be the nerds and we'll play it to the hilt. And then, of course, in 94, this was in 87. And in 94, I got a cease and desist letter. This was my introduction to trademark law. Oh. And there was a band out of Jersey that owned the trademark on the name. So I had to comply. And obviously I was infringing on their mark. And but they were real gentlemen about it. And they said, because I asked, I said, how about if we go as the DWEEBS, formerly the Nerds, for 6 months? And he said, not a problem. So what I thought was going to be very devastating to my whole career actually turned out to be pretty good, because people were talking about the band going, they had to change their name. They got sued, so, which of course didn't happen.
Right. So tell me a little bit about the type of music that you perform. I looked on YouTube. It's pretty lively. You guys are real entertainers in the classic sense. Tell me a little bit about the genre of music that you do and how you go about performing your shows.
Well, we do everything from Michael Jackson to Led Zeppelin. And just about everything in between. We play mostly classic rock, stuff that everybody recognizes and sings along. As soon as you hear the introduction guitar lick, you know what song it is, and you're singing along. And we bring in several characters, sort of mock rock icons. We'll have Steven Tyler Moore. We'll do Walk This Way. We've got my son does Kid Rock, Paper, Scissors, and I do Ozzy Osbourne's Neighbor, and my daughter does Axl Rose Garden, and we just have a lot of fun. It's it's a blast.
That's awesome. Yeah, and very colorful costumes and a colorful group. And what we're talking about today, folks, is coming to the show on June 15th. It's going to, doors will open about 5:00 p.m. on Thursday, the 15th, and get your tickets. All the proceeds from this show are going to support the Manitowoc Symphony Orchestra. So Mike, it's a little bit different music that we're supporting here, but one of the things with our orchestra here in town, in our little town, is that they support all kinds of music, and we love all kinds of music. So how does that feel? Are you guys going to prepare any Brahms concertos?
Well, actually, there was a discussion, as we are a little bit nervous playing in front of real musicians.
Yeah.
And but for the most part, we get a real good reception everywhere we go.
Yeah, I like a lot of classical music. My wife's on the board of the MSO and stuff, but I'm also a classic rock guy. And I love all genres of music, and this is meant to be a party. It's a spring bash, so bring your dancing shoes and have a good time. So what can we expect as far as different things going on? What's kind of stage antics? I looked at the show, and you guys dress up differently in different costumes, and it seems like sometimes you're having more fun than the audience. High energy, I guess, is what I'd say.
Yeah, and there's not so much energy coming from me. I'll be 69 in September. I've slowed down a little bit, but a lot of people will ask, "Man, I can't believe how much energy you have." Well, it's everybody around me. All the kids are jumping around, and they really bring that energy level right up, and to just sit there, I don't think is acceptable at our show.
So what do you play? What instruments do you play?
I play guitar and lead vocals.
Awesome, very cool. So is that difficult for you, switching from Michael Jackson to Ozzy Osbourne?
Well, we don't do them back to back.
A lot of vocal exercises in the back.
Yeah, well, my son does the Michael Jackson, and I do the Ozzy. So
there you go.
Cool. We've got basically 3 lead singers in the band. So it's pretty much my son Benjamin will do a song, and then my daughter Claire will do a song, and then I'll do a song, and then we just kind of repeat that pattern throughout the night.
Yeah, that's great. I used to be in a band, and I was a singer, and to do a long show was real hard on the vocal cords. So it's nice to have a rest every once in a while.
Yeah. And then, of course, when I'm not singing lead, then I'm singing backup. So I'm singing most of the night anyway. But I think what I find is keeping performing really keeps me in vocal shape. If I take 10 days off and we don't play, I can tell right away vocally. I try to hide it to the audience, but I can tell right away that, oh, man, I'm not struggling, but I got to put some effort in this,
Yeah. Well, it's awesome. It's going to be a great show. I'm pretty excited about it. Everybody that is watching right now, you got to go and get your tickets. They are going fast. It's going to be at the venue. So it'll be rain or shine, and it's going to be fun. There's different packages. There's going to be food. There's going to be commemorative glasses, not dweeb glasses, but drink glasses. But, also if you want to come in costume, do that as well. I'm hoping to be there and be dressed up in costume so that I fit into the feel of the dweebs. Maybe I'll go on tour as a roadie or something like that with you guys.
All right. we got room in the truck.
Is there? Yeah, out back of the truck, or tie me like a deer on the front hood. That'd be fine too. Yeah.
Right.
Awesome. So everybody go to get your tickets. The website to go to right here, and you'll find that in the description of this video. And we want you to go and buy tickets to support the Manitowoc Symphony Orchestra. And you got to do it soon, so we know how many people are coming. We know how many glasses to get. We know how much food to make. And it's just going to be a great time. So thank you so much, Papa Dweeb, for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Everybody come out to the show on June 15th, and we will see you there.
And thank you for having me.
Thank you, sir.